Hey, Eric, it's Nate. Listen, I've kind of a strange question for you.
Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most glaring plot holes, inconsistencies, and just plain illogical story beats in Gossip Girl. Major spoilers to come.
I should drink.
Me too. A vodka on the rocks. Big glass, not too many rocks. 3 olive.
Number 20. Masquerade Face Blindness.
On the Upper East Side, appearances are often deceiving. From friends to hair color, there's always more than meets the eye.
It's an ancient trope to be sure, but that's why we're wondering why a show from 2007 would even employ it. In this episode, Blair throws a masked ball, and love drama ensues. Dan sneaks into the party and Jenny steals Chuck's clothes, leaving him in his underwear on the roof. But when Jenny switches masks with Serena, this causes Nate to confuse her for Serena. He stops her to dramatically confess his feelings.
I'm trying to do the right thing, but it's killing me. Look, I know we both care about Blair, but maybe the best thing is for me to just tell her the truth. I'm not over you, and I thought I could fight it, but I can't.
Jenny flees, but not before Nate kisses her. A simple confusion of masks does not explain how Nate could have mistaken Jenny with Serena, as they are two different blondes with different voices and personalities. But hey, that's Gossip Girl for you.
I mean, I don't even care. But other people might.
Yeah, I know.
Number 19. Phone Inconsistencies.
Wait, why are you all here?
I got a text saying to meet you.
Yes, so did I.
Cell phones and texting in general play a big role in the show, with characters getting messages and Gossip Girl blog notifications all the time. So it's no surprise that there are some inconsistencies when it comes to the Upper East Sider cell phone use.
It's me again. I've left you a couple messages and you haven't called me back. I think we should hang out today. Friends hang out. Maybe you've lost your cell phone.
In a dramatic moment from season 1, Serena throws away her cell phone, only for her to still have one in later episodes. It's hard to conceive of Serena Woodsen rifling through the trash can, but it seems that is indeed the case. There is also one episode in season 5 where Serena talks to Dan on her iPhone, while it's clearly on the home screen.
You know, that's my dad. He's on the other line. I'll see you soon, though.
Yes, in very long development meetings.
Oops. Number 18. Blair neglecting her royal duties.
Hey, she's here, the Princess Bride.
Oh, you're back early. Well, there are several matters to attend to. First off, CNN is asking if you privately wish to be called Princess or Mrs. Grimaldi.
I'm sorry. I just need my best friend for a moment.
Go right ahead, Mrs. Grimaldi.
This show is known for its wild storylines, but perhaps one of the wildest is Blair dating and even getting engaged to a prince, Louis Grimaldi of Monaco. Royalty still exists, of course, although an Upper East Sider actually marrying a prince is some extraordinary luck indeed. That said, real-life royalty does require a lot of rules and responsibilities that Blair doesn't seem to be at all hampered by. In fact, once Louis tells her that their marriage will be a loveless one by contract, Blair manages to evade it by running away with Dan. So much for a fairy tale wedding.
I don't understand. The Dominican Republic?
Louis may not agree to a divorce here in the States, but I think I can get one there without his consent.
Was researching divorce law part of your wedding prep? Because that should have been your first sign.
Number 17. Harvard or Columbia? College is a big deal on the show. Until it's not, but that's another story. Still, in the early seasons, Serena and Blair apply to various Ivy Leagues, waiting with bated breath for their results. Where Serena's dad went to college, however, is uncertain.
Where'd your parents go to school?
Harvard and Brown.
That's all I'm saying.
In season 1, Serena reveals her dad had been a Harvard man. However, while in Paris in season 4, Serena reveals her legacy at a different Ivy.
I know you want to do your own thing, but Columbia isn't yours. My dad went to med school there. He encouraged me to apply.
Which is the real story? It's a minor discrepancy, all things considered. And to give the show the benefit of the doubt, it is possible to go to 2 universities, one after the other.
Did you see the Yale rep?
I thought you wanted to go to Brown and Blair wanted to go to Yale.
Yeah, I know.
Number 16. Who is Chuck's mom? The storyline with the mystery of Chuck's mother is riddled with inconsistencies. In season 1, Chuck speaks about his mother as if she were alive, but then it is mentioned she is in fact dead. In season 2, Chuck clarifies that his mother died giving birth to him.
It's not your fault. Tell him that. Sometimes I swear he thinks I killed her.
Who knows, maybe I did.
Except no. In season 3, he spies a mysterious woman named Elizabeth Fisher. She tells him she was 19 when she got pregnant with Chuck, and she wasn't ready to be a mother.
And I thought my father was the heartless one.
Chuck, you have every right to hate me. But I want to be in your life.
Then Diana Payne falsely confesses to being Chuck's mother, but it's really actually Elizabeth? We're scratching our heads too.
Even if she is my mother, she isn't. It doesn't change anything. The past belongs to the past.
Number 15. How did Chuck lose his virginity?
What's this?
I was hoping we could discuss what you have planned for my room.
And who are you?
I'm Chuck Bass.
He is indeed Chuck Bass, but even for a notorious womanizer, you'd think he'd get the story of how he lost his virginity straight. In season 1, Blair mentions that Chuck lost his virginity to Georgina Chapman, with Chuck clarifying it was in the 6th grade. But then in season 2, during the reading of his father's will, Chuck snarkily reveals a different version of events.
Dear son, I know I've always been hard on you,
True.
but my goal was always to prepare you for this day, to help you go from being a boy to a man.
The Italian au pair took care of that.
Chuck, please.
Which is it, Bass? We would love to think it was with Georgina Chapman in the 6th grade over the alternative. But considering how Chuck Bass came out, perhaps the Italian au pair is the most realistic story.
Spotted Chuck Bass in France, Chuck Bass in Germany, Chuck Bass in Italy. I hope he has so much fun that they have to quarantine him.
Number 14. Vanessa somehow knew about Serena's affair. In an episode of season 4, Serena comes clean to her therapist about her boarding school experiences. Namely, that she had a crush on her English teacher, Ben Donovan.
Maybe we could get a room?
Serena.
Nothing came of it, but her mother Lily falsely accused the teacher of assault and swept the whole thing under the rug. Or so she thought. But as early as season 1, Vanessa let slip a reference to Serena's messy past.
I'm sure Serena knows what to do. What with her vast experiences with boarding school professors, Pamplonian bullfighters, best friends' boyfriends.
How she could have possibly known about the non-affair as an outsider is beyond us, and probably beyond the writers as well. Number 13. Blair's mom has 2 different actresses.
Hey, you're up. Do we have plans?
Darling, it is impolite to interrupt.
It's usually noticeable when actresses change. Blair's fashionable mother, Eleanor Waldorf, is a fashion designer and CEO of Waldorf Designs. In the pilot, she's portrayed by Florencia Lozano.
Blair, you will never be more beautiful or thin or happy than you are right now. I just want you to make the most of it.
I guess I have time to change.
And put some product in your hair, the ends are dry.
After episode 4, Lozano dropped out and was replaced by Margaret Colin. Eleanor plays a small role, all things considered, appearing in only 34 episodes, so the change in actress was easily missed by most viewers. Still, her relationship with Blair is strained, with Eleanor's own standards shown to have contributed towards Blair's obsessive perfectionism. Whether Lozano or Colin, though, Eleanor is Eleanor.
Because more people should be like you, Mother.
But before you tuck into that, you might find the low-fat yogurt more appealing.
Number 12. Too much Thanksgiving.
As per Gossip Girl's Thanksgiving tradition, I'm trading my laptop for stovetop. And for the next 16 hours, the only thing I'm dishing is seconds. When the cat's away, the mice will play. Have fun, little rodents.
One thing Gossip Girl arguably loves more than gossip and drama is the holidays. The show's Thanksgiving episodes are especially iconic, if very much frequent. In fact, season 5 is the only season not to have one. Perhaps the most iconic Thanksgiving is season 3's The Treasure of Serena Madre, where Blair suspects her mother of keeping secrets and Vanessa has a huge fight with her estranged mother.
Kids. Oh, what makes you an expert?
I'm so glad you invited me, Rufus. Cheers.
By contrast, there are only 2 Christmas episodes. Perhaps the drama among the scions of old American elites is more suited for the American holiday than Christmas cheer. That and the fall aesthetics are gorgeous.
I'm thankful to know that no matter what they say, you can go home again. Whether it's your home or not.
Number 11. Serena gets accepted into 3 Ivy League schools.
It isn't a game, and this isn't just another thing on a laundry list. This is Yale, my dream. You crossed the line.
Now, this is a head-scratcher. Between Blair and Serena, the former is by far the most academically inclined, Blair being the quintessentially anxious overachiever. By contrast, Serena is far from the most studious.
I know you may find this hard to believe, but not everyone wants to go to Yale because not everyone wants to be Blair Waldorf.
Not everyone can be. Since we're not friends anymore, let me speak frankly. You're not that smart. You lack focus and discipline.
She even misses the SAT, though that was caused by Georgina Sparks's influence. So it's a shock when Blair gets waitlisted at Yale while Serena gets accepted not only into Yale, but Columbia and Brown. Not only that, but Blair finds out her eventual transfer to Columbia is partially Chuck's doing.
Oh my God, I cannot believe he actually did it. Months ago, Chuck joked about applying for you. He said you had too much pride to admit NYU was a mistake.
Pretty rich girl privilege is one thing. A party girl who missed her SATs getting into 3 Ivies is another. Show please.
Oh, of course. The theme of this evening seems to be torture.
Number 10. Nate's career.
Everything okay?
I hope so.
Okay, we understand that Gossip Girl doesn't exactly depict a realistic teenage experience, and that all the characters are super wealthy and privileged. But even within the world of the show, it seems pretty unrealistic that Nate was able to go from being an intern to becoming editor-in-chief of The Spectator in what seemed to be no time at all.
I think her plan will actually work, which means all of Gossip Girl's readers will flock to us. Or rather, to you, Mr. New Editor-in-Chief. Congratulations. You've earned it.
Not to mention, when we see him in the series finale, he's inexplicably running for mayor.
Mr. Archibald, what do you say to speculation that you'll be announcing your bid for the mayor's race any day now?
I'd say New York is the greatest city in the world. Who wouldn't want to be mayor?
While we're on the topic of unrealistic professional accomplishments, we have our doubts that Dan's book would have ever been published, let alone make the New York Times bestseller list. Number 9. Texting from the inside.
How are you?
Depends. Nothing's gone.
So, the world of Gossip Girl may be slightly out of step with the world that us regular folks live in. But there are some basic rules that everyone has to follow, no matter how rich they are. In Season 4, however, the diabolical Juliet is found to be plotting with her brother Ben, who is incarcerated at the time.
What you need is to get Serena caught with her professor, whoever he is. Did you get the proof like we talked about?
And how were they communicating, you ask? By text, of course. Call us old-fashioned, but even in the modern day, we are pretty sure prisoners are not allowed access to their cell phones.
I got it. We're good. I'll call you later.
Number 8. No drinking age.
Chuck Bass, I do believe all your years of underage boozing and womanizing have finally paid off.
We're not naive. We know underage drinking happens, especially in countries like the US where the drinking age is 21. Of course, with their social statuses and trust fund accounts, the teens of Gossip Girl probably have to follow different rules than the rest of us, but they're not totally immune to the law.
I'm really sorry.
Yeah, I could tell, since you didn't call her right the entire time it was happening.
Even when they're still in high school, they're shown drinking constantly and never seem to have any restrictions whatsoever on procuring alcohol or getting into bars and clubs. Not to mention, Chuck actually buys a club while he's still many years underage.
Why settle for some club in a hotel when you can just buy the hotel?
Chuck?
Number 7. Pretty much everything about Bart Bass.
Oh my God.
Viewers willingly suspend their disbelief about a lot of things while watching this drama-filled show, but everyone has their limits.
What did we bury in that coffin?
Charles, I am here with you now, trying to explain.
Many plot points seem unrealistic, but others leave you asking, wait, what? Bart Bass is often at the center of these head-scratchers. Whether it's revealing that he was alive after several seasons of being presumed dead, or heartlessly trying to kill his own son.
If the man I'm hiding from were to discover I was still alive, he'd try and kill me again. Or go after you.
No matter how much money you have, faking your own death is nearly impossible, especially for such a prominent figure like himself.
Please, son.
Number 6. The whole Charlie Lola thing.
So you did all of this for money?
You hid an entire family from me for money?
You're gonna have to bear with us on this one, because as the seasons of Gossip Girl went on, the plot lines became more and more convoluted. In season 4, Serena runs into a girl who she believes to be her cousin Charlie, and mentions that she hasn't seen her since they were 12.
Charlie.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were Charlotte Rhodes.
I am, yeah. People call me Lola.
Later on though, when the real Charlie shows up and Ivy is proven to be an imposter, the actual Charlie says that she's been hidden from her extended family for her entire life. There's no implication that Ivy has been working on this con since she was a kid, so this seems like a clear oversight.
Ivy, don't say a word. Your mom hired me to be you.
Why would you do that?
To protect you. I was supposed to gain access to your trust fund for your mother, which I did.
Number 5. Lily and William's relationship. Serena's father, Dr. William Vanderwoodsen, doesn't figure into the story until the show's 3rd season.
When your mother came to me last summer, she was sick. I cured her. Then I fell in love with her again.
When he does appear, it's soon revealed that he is tricking his ex-wife Lily into believing she has cancer so he can spend more time with her. Not only that, he's actually giving her drugs to mimic symptoms of the disease.
I'm sorry I didn't believe you. I was just so overwhelmed. The only thing that matters is I'm not losing you. To cancer, or to Will, or anything else.
Despite this reveal, Lily and William end up together in the show's series finale, with no real explanation of how she possibly managed to forgive him for such heinous actions. We are just not buying this one. Number 4. Is Chuck's mom dead or alive? In the very first episode of Gossip Girl, Chuck casually mentions stealing medication from his mom while chatting with Nate.
Well, then maybe I should swipe some of my dad's Viagra. Or my mom's Paxil?
By season 2, however, he reveals to Dan in an uncharacteristically tender moment that his mom actually died while giving birth to him. And of course, because this is Gossip Girl, by season 3 we get a reveal that she's actually still alive.
I spent 18 years accepting the fact my mother was dead.
The thing is, though, Chuck always thought she was dead, so that line from the pilot must have been written before the story was well thought out.
I thought it would be better if you could hate me, but I think it's better if you know me.
Number 3. Lily and Rufus's son.
Just tell me one thing. Is it a boy or a girl?
In season 2, it's revealed that when they were younger, Lily and Rufus had a child together. This is understandably groundbreaking for those around them, especially their respective children. But although much is made of this dramatic turn of events, the story eventually fizzles out after Scott Rawson actually enters their lives for a while in season 3.
My name isn't Adler, it's Rawson. I'm Rufus and Lily's son.
His final appearance is at Lily and Rufus's wedding, and he is inexplicably never heard from again.
And I'm sorry, Scott, that this is how you had to meet me. Because all I thought about for the last 20 years is holding our child in my arms.
He's only just met his parents for the first time, so this doesn't really add up. Number 2. College dropouts. In the early seasons, much is made of the gang's college applications, and in particular, Blair's aspirations to get into Yale.
I know I must seem rather traditional compared to that young lady, but isn't tradition what Yale is all about?
Well, yes, but we've been trying to change that image.
By the beginning of season 3, our main characters are in their freshman year of college, though Blair ended up at NYU, much to her chagrin. Somehow, though, as the show goes on, their scholastic pursuits seem to fall by the wayside in favor of a variety of other types of drama.
Where's your laptop?
Right here? Why?
Okay, I'm about to send you something right now. Check this out.
By the final seasons, there seems to be almost no mention of them ever attending classes. But they also never say that anyone dropped out.
Serena, you and I both want to take down Gossip Girl. This'll do it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Dan being Gossip Girl. Though the show's creators seem to have known that Dan was Gossip Girl from the very beginning, There are so many times in the show's run where this just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
All I had to compare to this world was what I'd read in books. But that gave me the idea. If I wasn't born into this world, maybe I could write myself into it.
This starts with the pilot when he seems shocked to find out Serena's returning to town, when he allegedly wrote the post, to countless other instances when his reactions to Gossip Girl are completely inconsistent with the fact that he's the one creating the content.
And when Serena came back from boarding school, I wrote my first post about me. Lonely boy, the outsider, the underdog. I might have been a joke, but at least people were talking about me.
He even acts like he doesn't know who Olivia Burke is.
How have you never heard of Olivia Burke? Come on, I thought you lived in Brooklyn, not a cave.
Not to mention all the times when it was literally impossible for him to have written something. We really wish they had crafted this one better.
Gossip Girl's dead.
What other Gossip Girl plot holes drive you up the wall? Let us know in the comments.